Today I'm going to tell you about my experience of reading the entire Bible in one single month. So what you're going to get in this video is where the plan is from, what to expect time commitment wise, what I experienced, and what I took away from it. So if that interests you, follow along. Okay, so the plan is from the Instagram account called Gospel Adorned, and she lays out a wonderful plan and gives you tips to go through it as well. So check out her Instagram if you'd like. I'll leave her link in the description box. And then I'm going to leave a screenshot of the plan here. What she says to expect is about a 2.5 hour commitment a day to get through the reading plan for each day. I found that it was between 2 and 3 hours, depending on how focused I was. And one of the things that I love about her plan is that she says, especially if you're a mother, if you're in a season of busyness, it is not an excuse to not do this. Instead, you can listen to the audio Bible in any spare moment that you can. And I've had several friends do this, and most of them are moms, and they have said the same thing, that they notice that they pay attention more when they are listening to the Bible and reading it at the same time. So that was kind of my focus. I have 6 kids and limited time in my day, and that's how I went about my Bible reading in one whole month. I took chunks of my time where I would multitask, and so I would go on a walk on our treadmill in the mornings for 45 minutes, and I would set up the audio Bible and follow along and read along while listening to it while working out, and so that really helped. And then I would do the same thing in the evening. And so if you add that together, it's only an hour and a half. So I would make up my time as much as I could throughout the day. One of the times that I found super useful was actually when I was driving and listening to the Bible, the audio Bible in the car and with the kids, it's great exposure to it. So I found that very useful as well. And also doing it if I was washing dishes or tidying up, or my kids were playing outside or something, I was able to pop an earbud in and listen. If it was quiet enough and I didn't really have anything to do, I would read along. But I was able to get in that time, and there were several days where I was ahead of schedule, and some days where I was just right on schedule. And then my next thing that I am so shocked that I did this was on day 17, I got very, very sick and was sick, sleeping in bed, really sick, and couldn't read or anything for 5 days. And so I was 5 days behind. And honestly, I thought that I would just not continue and that this would just be another thing that I would say I would do, but life would get in the way and I wouldn't do it. So that was on day 17, and day 22, I finally was starting to feel better. And so on day 23 was when I was okay, I'm going to commit myself and I am going to finish on time all the way to the end, even being 5 days behind. And so I started on January 2nd and I finished on February 1st, and I cannot believe that I did it. I put in so much hard work the last week of reading that fit in 12 days of reading, and I really wanted to finish and wanted to be able to stick to my word that I was going to read the Bible in a month and that I could do it as a stay-at-home mom of 6 children, and I did it. So my experience was really great. I was pretty gung-ho. I had watched several of my friends do it online, and I had a lot of feedback from people that had done it, saying that it's like drinking from a fire hose. which is a little intimidating, but also that it's a great way to see the big picture of the Bible start to finish and like God's big picture and his plan. And I can definitely attest to that it was pretty amazing and surreal to get the entire picture of the Bible story, like from start to finish, Genesis to Revelation, all in a month, and be like, wow, that is incredible. Every time I finished a book, I would jot in my notes any thoughts that I had, or if I had any thoughts as I was reading, I would do the same thing on my phone. I would just pop into notes real quick and type whatever thought I had. And I think that really helped me stay accountable to myself, because I wanted to break down what I was taking in, and it felt really encouraging to be like, okay, I finished Genesis and this is what my takeaway was, and having the expectation that I'm not going to get like every single tiny detail, but every time that I think we are in God's word, God doesn't let any of it go to waste, and we will always glean something from it because it is God's living word. So with that, I definitely would recommend it. I think it was a great experience. The other tip that I have, that I've had friends do this and I ran with it, was downloading this Bible tracker app called My Bible Tracker. And I'll do a screenshot here on this. And as you can see, it's really great. It's so fun because you go into each book and you click when you finish each chapter, and it gives you the stats and like the percentage, and it shows you for the New Testament and Old Testament, and then the stats combined. And I thought it was so cute and so funny. But when you finish reading the entire Bible and you're clicking it off in there, it says, congratulations, you're a Bible nerd, you've read the whole Bible. And it's just those little things that you're just like, I did it. Like, I committed to it and I did it. So I would 100% recommend giving this a try, reading your entire Bible in 1 month. It's totally possible. I can do it with 6 kids and running my home and homestead and getting sick. I feel like if I can do it, you can do it too. And it is so fruitful, and I absolutely loved it. And I just wanted to share everything that I've learned from it. I think that it would be a great thing to do once a year. Seriously, taking like 1 month out of a whole year to like go through the entire thing. I think it's very beneficial, and it's something that maybe every believer should do at least once, and if not every year, every other year, to be able to re-see the entire picture of the Bible in one giant fire hose view, which was absolutely amazing. So that is my review of reading the Bible in 1 month. If you enjoyed this video, stick around. I'm hoping to post more on YouTube here, but go ahead and like and subscribe and leave any questions or comments below. Bye guys.